Hello everyone, I am Ankit Rai and I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. This is my first task which was assigned by the Sparks Foundation, and my first task is prediction using supervised machine learning. And my objective here is to predict the percentage of a student based on the number of the study hours. Here I have imported all the required libraries, that is pandas, numpy, matplotlib, etc. Now, since I was assigned with a URL of the dataset, I have used that URL to import the data in my code. Now, using head method, I have viewed the first 10 rows of the dataset, which is displayed here. And now we are going to manually derive any relationship between the data. If there is any relationship between the data which we have, and I have taken hours versus percentage relation. On x-axis I have hours studies, whereas on y-axis I have percentage score. So from this graph we can conclude that there is a positive relation between the numbers of hours studied and the percentage of scores. Now I come to prepare the data, and here I'm dividing the data into attribute and labels. Now that we have attribute and label, we'll split the data set into the training and test cases. For that task, I have imported train test split from the scikit-learn.model selection, and then going on to train the algorithm. Again here from scikit-learn dot linear model I have imported linear regression, and here I have printed once my training is complete it will give a message of training complete, and then I will plot the regression line on the graph. Since I earlier plotted the graph using scatter plot, now I'm using here line plot on that particular graph. So here you can see this is the regression line. Now after we have trained our model, we come to the very important part of making predictions. So I am testing the data here. Using those testing data I will be predicting scores. So in an output you can see the predicting scores. Now since we have predicted the scores, I'm going to compare it with the actual score that I have already. So the first column displays here is actual score and second one is predicted. So you can easily notice the difference between the actual and the predicted scores. Now I'm going to have my own data and test it with this particular data. So I have used R as a 9.75 and I'm going to predict the score using this number of hours. So my predicted score here is 98.64 blah blah. Then I comes to evaluation of the model. We evaluate the model to know how our algorithm is performing on the given data set. From scikit-learn again I have imported metrics and I have calculated mean absolute error. So our mean absolute error in our model here is 4.1838 and so on. So thank you.